It's crazy to think that Live 12 has just been released and there are already free Max for Live devices which are better than original tools. Guys at Ableton headquarters might be losing their minds right now, or someone is gonna get hired, considering how similar this device is to the new strumming feature. But before I show you the better way to make chords in Live 12, let's be honest for a second. Are the new MIDI tools really that useful? Unless you're really terrible at coming up with patterns, I will totally skip generative tools. Use the last bits of your creative juices and create a simple bass line like this. Feel free to steal it to follow along. Now, the quickest way to create melody is to copy the bass line to the lead channel, pitch it like maybe an octave up. Yeah, that will work. And now all you get to do is to simply just shorten all the notes and use the connect feature. It already gave me a cool pattern, but let me just quickly explain what each knob does. Spread knob is pretty self-explanatory, since it basically spreads the notes across your piano roll. Rate is also really simple. It basically determines how many notes we have in our pattern, and let's just not go that crazy. Yeah, let's just stick with 1/8. Density is really interesting since it adds more connecting notes while changing the pattern actually, but not gonna lie, I like it. And tie plays with note lengths while also kind of changing the pattern. I believe in your creativity, so if you find something worth working on, just change the notes by yourself. Next one is all about writing chords, or actually generating them. You can make ones from scratch by using Stacks feature, but it sucks. And as I have bassline here with all the root notes, let me just show you a quickest way possible to create chords. Ready? Go! The beauty behind this trick, as well as all MIDI tools, lies in this scale lock feature. Once you set the key and scale you like to work with, all the tools will generate notes in key. Feels like this tool would be more useful for all of those FL Studio users who always have their 808s out of key. Now I need to be honest with you, at first I thought that Stacks feature is really cool, but then I heard about Chord Pallete, a free Max for Live device. So it appears as a transformation tool, and if you want to kick out our boy Hans from the business, I will start up with this one. So as you can see, you have basically every chord that ever existed here, with 9 pages of different variations for your chords. But let me warn you, you need to have a basic knowledge about chords, like minor and major. And all you need to do to create chord here is to click the root note, then select a chord you want to create. Let's, for example, try minor 7th, and now click the circle. So let me just create another chord here, and this time we'll keep it simple actually. Third one, this one is actually major, so yeah, let's just keep it simple here as well. Oh, and by the way, if you thought you know everything about inversions, then think twice, since you have like 100 different inversions for each chord. And that actually works! And hear me out, this device was released when Live 12 was still on closed beta, so just imagine the possibilities we have with Max for Live and transform and generative tools. If you study music theory and know how to play keys, then don't worry, there are no tools to replace human feel with one click. Okay, there are, but there is no way to make your notes feel robotic. Nothing will replace imperfections, maybe? Sorry, don't hate the player, hate the game. But if you're just starting out or have a long way to go to music school, I encourage you to watch and learn theory from those tricks, as well as to click the subscribe button. if you're still watching. More on the basic side, we finally have a way to create arpeggios without using MIDI effect and recording the output. So as I have those chords here, let's highlight all of the notes and then go to Transform tool and click Arpeggiate. Now you need to choose rate and the style you like. Let me just quickly loop this part and maybe turn on the bass to have something in context. But let's face it though, sometimes those arps can feel a little bit too generic, and that's where you can try Recombine. Let me just highlight all the top notes for this example, choose Recombine from Transform tools. So it simply just scrolls through the pattern. But as you can hear, by doing so, you can actually generate some new ideas if you're stuck. As I dive more and more into generating ideas, it kind of feels like the update for my video about finding inspiration. I ain't gonna be mad if you will watch it, but first check what you can do with stock Ableton plugins, including the new ones, and why they are better than paid ones.